That's what I was getting ready to do. Yeah.
Hang on.
I'm already going live. Too late.
Go ahead, I don't care.
Welcome to What's in Your Tackle Couples Edition. And our special guests today are V3 Custom Kentucky, Vanessa. Howdy, Vanessa. And SilverFoxfishin Sandy.
Mm-hmm.
Hi to Sandy.
Hi,
BFF. Welcome in. We already got 9 people already in the house. Appreciate everybody coming in. Let's kind of go through who all's already in here real quick. We got downtown Ernie Brown, 351 Cleveland. We got Carmel Muncie. What's going on, buddy? And we got J Doggone Fishing. There's Jello. Yep. Let's see who else we've got. And that is it as of right now. Let's see. Yep. That's all we've got popped in right now. There's Kentucky Redneck Outdoors. What's going on, buddy? So how's your all's days been so far?
Busy.
I ain't stopped.
Yeah, I figured. Well, you know I haven't either, so. Not since I got off the road. It was straight off the road, straight to fishing, and come straight back home. I literally had just walked in the door.
So. Yeah, we saw it a little while ago, and then the plumber showed up.
Oh, nice. Van, what did we tell you about backing up the plumbing?
Wasn't a toilet this time.
These are lines.
Yeah, we have that issue here. We've got the galvanized pipe. Our house is so old, we still have all that stuff. So, but all right, well, let's get right into it.
All right.
Introduce yourself to everybody. I know everybody in here probably knows who you are, but they don't know the background of who you are. So, Sandy.
I'm Sandy, and Van and I have been married for 28 years, almost 28 years. We've been fishing as long as I can remember us being together, but we started out fishing, well, with me, my dad, he took me fishing when I was little. We didn't have access to a boat, so we always did the pay lake scene. So I learned how to catch my first fish at a pay lake. Mm-hmm. Then Van and I got together in high school. We did fishing on the creeks, local ponds. Then we had our kids and we took them fishing and camping, and then they all grew up and we decided we needed a hobby. So we went back to catfishing, and Van found the YouTube channels. So we kind of started venturing away from the pay lake scene.
Yeah.
And into bigger waters. So that's about all my back.
Uncle Lou's in the house. He says it's Sandy and Mr. Soft Hands. What's going on, Freddie?
The boss. I didn't see you for that. I am the boss.
Mm-hmm. Right. I think she is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I did a little bit more fishing. She did a lot of the lakes, pay lakes because that's what her dad did because he was older. I did more, fished on the Kentucky River and stuff. But then we both got together, like I said, then with kids, life. You just went where you could. And we did a lot of ours been farm ponds after we got married. I'd worked with a bunch of the farmers and stuff growing up, and I had permission to fish a bunch of them. And that's mainly what we did: bluegill, crappie, bass, a lot of channel cats, little mud cats.
Oh yeah.
Why do you keep hitting me for? Down your side of the couch.
Well, if it's normal, then you're at one end, she's at the other end.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't sit
this close.
And the dog's in the middle.
cats, dogs, whatever. They've
What's
all
going
been
on,
trying to
Cody
get
from
up here with
3+1?
us.
What's going on, buddy? So what got you into doing YouTube?
That would have been me. I have been, what, kids have been gone, what, 5 years? 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to get her, told her that when after the kids moved out, I was like, and the job I do, I told her, I said, pick someplace, let's go do something.
Mm-hmm.
And never could get her to commit to do it. I don't have time. I got to go do this with the grandkids. And then where I drive a truck, I am so burned out on music and the same stuff on the radio. So one day I was sitting at a stop and got to looking, and which one was it? I believe it was Dieter was the first one I found, and then Lyle. And when I found Lyle's Catfish Weekly, I'd turn it on my thing on my radio across my Bluetooth, and I'd drive for hours just listening to it. And that led me to a little bit more and a little bit more. And like I said, we really, when I first got into it, wasn't looking at the YouTube thing as much as it was the fishing.
Yeah.
Now, since we've been in it, it's the YouTube thing's growing a little bit. Am I wanting to do it full time? No, I don't really. Everybody knows where I'm usually at when I'm chatting on the road.
Yeah. Exact same place I am in the mornings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's going to. I've got about 2 years with my plan that if it keeps going the way it's going, that I won't be in the seat no more. I'll either be working on my own truck, letting somebody else drive it,
Yep.
or I've got a couple other avenues I'm looking at that. But I won't be in a truck. It's too much time out. It's too much. Especially doing the expedite like what we do for Toyota and auto parts.
Yeah.
Like this weekend, I had all plans for the last 3 weeks. Had made everything together to do Larry Nem's the 3+1 tournament. Got a phone call today and had to back out because where the border shut down is shut down Toyota for the 2 days last week and Monday of this week. Toyota scheduled a Saturday work day for this coming Saturday. So I've got to go run my Tennessee run Saturday.
Yeah.
And it was either do that and take it. But I told him, I said, next weekend, the weekend after that, I said, I'm not working. I've already got hotel rooms. It's like, nope, I'm going to CatCon. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Turn the phone off. We got Chad from Fields to Water. If y'all haven't hit Chad up on Fields and Water, make sure you do. He's had some issues with his channel, so he's had to switch. Make sure we get him back up there. He deserves it. We've got a superstar in the chat. We got Chunky Cats Fishing. What's going on, Elston? What's going on, buddy? Anybody got any questions or anything for our couple here? But so you're saying Lyle, or you saying Catfish Weekly is one of the first ones you picked up?
Yeah, him and Dieter.
Yep. Him and Dieter. Yeah. And I think most people picked up Dieter right off the bat. I mean, a lot of people's I've heard has picked up Chunky. I didn't see Chunky's page until after I had already been into the community, probably 6 months.
Chunky was one of the first ones. Yeah, I was a Chunky fan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm still a Chunky fan.
Oh yeah,
you found Chunky.
I'm always Chunky.
I didn't know. I should go to, and she asked you, "You're the Chunky," and I was like, "No." I was like, "But I don't get time to." That was when I was at that point. I think I was watching Chad's. I went through and watched all of the very first couples tournament that Chad did, and I was watching it. I have a bad habit of binge watching things.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I do too.
I don't like to go watch part of it, go back, watch part of it later. If I'm gonna watch it, I want to watch it.
Oh yeah. Chad, you are a superstar. What are you talking about? I just can't wait to meet everybody. That's the thing. I'm as of right now, I'm going. Might be just one day, but I'm going. So
Well, we plan on being there both days of CatCon. We have our hotel room booked. We've had it booked for a while.
mm-hmm.
So we plan on being there, and we want to meet as many people as we can.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we're still new fish in this big water. So we want to absorb as much information from everybody out there as we can.
We've got Gray's Family Fishing. What's going on? We've got Sir Finn's Elliot. He lives down here by me. We've went fishing a few times together. So what's going on, buddy? Dave Smith, Mike Irvin, Eddie Gross, Brian B. Catfishing.
Brian B.
Brian be napping.
Brian B. Salton, wherever you want to call him.
Not right now. It's too warm.
Chad's like, my hands. He goes, let me pull it up there.
Get a
Says, my
stamp,
hands
Chad.
hurt already from just thinking about all the autographs I'm going to have to do at CatCon.
Do like the pros do. Get a stamp.
We got LG Bass is in the house. What's going on, LG?
Hey, Tom.
As you can see, LG.
What's up, Tom?
Right there is the new LG Bass sticker. So, and you know, anytime you send two stickers in this house, you know where one of them's going to go to a 9-year-old little girl.
Yeah. Same with the fishing pole.
Yes.
And she still ain't got to use but somebody else has used. And I found out multiple times.
Hey, she did cast it one time. That's what you said. You didn't say it had to be in water to catch a fish.
I think if she catches a fish, she'll be hooked.
Oh yeah. She will. When it gets a little warmer, I'll get her out there and she'll catch some. She'll probably outfish me. I guarantee it.
We've had those little girls. As soon as they learn to catch a fish, they are hooked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my youngest one.
That's all it is. It's just it's to get our future wanting to fish. I mean,
yeah, that's kind of
my generation. My generation pretty much they quit. A lot of them after my generation quit. They didn't want to do anything like this anymore.
Yeah.
Well, we've got one daughter. My oldest one, she
can take it or leave it.
Yeah, she has fun being out with us. My youngest one, you give her the top end of a cane pole, a thing of wax worms, and a bobber. Well, we went to Taylorsville one time. What was it? Back in July or August.
Mm-hmm.
And she filled a 1-gallon bag full of bluegill, probably.
Yeah.
Just sitting over her.
Bait fish. Loves it.
She'll sit over all day long.
Everybody wants to know where they can get their OG J-Dog shirt at.
This is a one and only. Now he'll have more. Maybe, I think, but not like this.
Yeah. There is a possibility. I'm working on it right now. I'm opening up my merch store. I've got the logos, all that stuff loaded up. But there might be a special J-Dog shirt in the mix of them. So everybody be looking out for that one here coming up in the next week or so. So
J-Dog is everybody's BFF. Yep,
pretty much. And that's what it's going to say. It's going to say J-Dog's is everyone's BFF on it. So that'll be a one in a lifetime T-shirt you're going to be able to get. So
we had a good time fishing with J-Dog over the weekend.
Yeah, I know. He said you caught the most fished and the biggest fish, which made Vanessa over here pretty upset at what I understood.
I don't know.
No,
even on when we went on Dieter's trip.
Oh, I know.
I'd sit all day and watch her fish. It don't. Now, don't get me wrong. I enjoy catching them, but my my whole world is this thing right here.
Aww.
And like I said, I've been 4 years trying to find her something to get her motivated to let's go do something. Sitting around here, we ain't got kids to take care of no more, and ain't no sense in sitting here waiting on. Oh, when they go bring the grandkids? And if they want to bring the grandkids, they need to call me, and we'll plan on it. Other than that, we're going to do something.
Oh yeah.
And that's been the whole motivation I've had for this. Like I said, it took a complete left turn from what I was expecting, but it is what it is.
Oh yeah. What's going on, Amy? And Fishing with Cause is in the house. Amy said something about a little earlier ago. She said, let me pull it back up here. So big girls get hooked after their first fish too, Sandy. So yeah.
I think anybody gets hooked right after their first fish, or at least most people.
Oh, absolutely.
It gets in your blood, and then you want to see if you can catch a bigger one.
Yeah.
And then another bigger one, and another bigger one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just like catching them.
Yeah, I just like catching them too, but
yeah,
I plan on beating my PB this year. Somehow, somewhere.
That's something everybody's wanting to do. Everybody's wanting to beat their PB, but I mean, it's just it's having fun, just being out there, enjoying it. Especially with what I've been doing with this couples edition is showcasing the husband and wife teams. It's just being able to be with each other, being out there on the water or on the bank or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's what the whole thing. Like I said, I had not even thought about YouTube when I was watching Lyles and Dieters and them. I was like, I found something I could learn. Yeah, they can fish how long, when? I mean, because up till like last year, right before last year, from Labor Day or Memorial Day to Labor Day, I always get them confused. But that was our fishing season.
Yeah,
because you get into the fall and all the farmers were either moving livestock, so you couldn't get into the farm ponds, or like I said, we were going out to the little stocked ponds that the state and local places stocked with farm raised channel cats, and that was what we did, and they all closed up after Labor Day. So when I found that out, I was like, oh. And then we found Chad's couple tournament, and I was like, you want to get in and do that? She's like, I don't know. I was like, well, I'm going to take that as a yes. So I jumped on the thing.
Yep.
And as soon as Chad announced it, I put out there, and I talked to Chad a couple times, and I'd started getting in a few chats. And
yep.
That's I pushed her. I was like, if I push her over the edge, she's either going to sink or swim.
Oh yeah.
Because she's always the one that she's the one, the little kid you see standing on the edge of the pool, sticking her toes in, going, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or she reminds me of the little elephant off Tarzan. Is that safe?
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that.
Questionable to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I've just got to take her and go and push her off into the pool.
Yep. Oh yeah.
That was abuse. You proved me.
I've got the scars. Look, see, I had to get stitched up.
I can edit it out later. Nobody will ever see it. Dale Hayslip wants to know how's the boat coming.
We're looking at two different directions. After being on J Dog's pontoon and his tracker, ours is actually a bass boat. We're going to go ahead and get it finished and get it up and going. But I don't know if it's actually what I want now that I've been
on either one of them.
Yeah. And so we've contemplated either going in and sinking the money of because the biggest problem I've got is after we got into it and we found out that it's got 2 bad spots on the floor, and it's a fiberglass bass boat.
Yeah.
So it's either going in and putting plywood all the way through the entire thing,
Yeah.
and sealing it and putting fiberglass down on it, and of just taking it and like all the new stuff of just getting a completely different boat. So we're looking at both options. I'm still gonna fix that one because I want to take it and like go down to Taylorsville and crappie fish or do something like that. We can do it because it was also given to us by her brother. So I really don't get rid of the boat, but to hang on a second, I forgot to do this.
What's going on, Annette? Appreciate you coming in here. There's avid fishermen in here.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
All right. You're on the show for a second. I get
work calls.
All right, how do you get okay here?
Tell your brother to quit calling.
I know.
Pesky brothers.
That he can be.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what pays the bills. So you got to answer the phone.
I'm still looking at a center console or no?
We've got our eye on one. We actually checked on one today.
Nice.
And it was pending. So hopefully that pending will turn around and say, hey, come get it. It's a really good price. Doesn't need much. And then we can get it out on the water.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're still looking at the center console just for the fact that it's got a lot more room in the back.
Oh yeah. For some reason I just kind of like the center consoles. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I think it balances the boat out better.
It does. First time we were on the center console is when we went down to fish with Dieter down at Wiley in December. Yeah. We got on his boat and it was really easy to move around. Easy to get fish in and out. It didn't feel like that you were going to fall over. It was deep enough. You know, the sides
it was deep enough. Had high walls on on all sides. So
so that's what we're looking at now. Is that what we're definitely going to get? Don't know, but we're definitely in the market for not a new boat, but a good used boat.
Good used one. Yep. We got 35 people in the house. Appreciate everybody coming in here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, share it out. Make sure you hook set Van from V3 Customs Kentucky and SilverFoxfishin Sandy. Make sure you see if we can get them up higher than what they are.
There will be more.
Which are y'all going to make a channel together for both of y'all, or are y'all just going to keep on doing both channels?
We've been discussing that.
Yeah.
And we haven't, because I don't get the time to try to edit or do anything. So we were just going to do kind of post. It depends on kind of doing a bet thing. Whoever caught the most fish on that trip, that's whose channel it would do. But we've talked about going and just combining the two.
Yeah.
And we haven't come to a decision yet.
Gotcha.
Because we really, like I said, up till fall of last year, we really weren't going to do any videos. It was just going to be whatever little clips that we had or whatever, just throw them up there. Like I said, the YouTube aspect of it was the left turn that I got. It was up to a year ago or so. My use of YouTube was, hey, we're on this car. Where's this part? How do you get this part off?
Yeah.
It was one I hadn't fooled with, or watching a video on how for gun parts. Because somebody asked the other day, one of the one-tonners, and I don't remember which one it was, asked me what the V3 Customs KY was, what I custom. And it's just about anything and everything. I've customized everything from knives to guns to cars, trucks. I've got a TikTok video that's got a truck that me and my boss done.
Mhm.
I've got. I wish I had one of the car that I got wrecked up there. It's up wrecked up there. That would have been a nice one, but I've through my many years of welding, fabrication, mechanics.
Yeah.
I've built pulling trucks for tractor pulling. I've built RC cars for pulling. I've done RC cars for racing. I customize just about anything and everything. So that's just something I've always that it's went through, and that was when I was trying to figure out a name to put on there. That was just something somebody said one day, and I'm like, I can do that.
So I know the custom part. What's the V3 stand for?
He is Van the Third.
Oh, Van the Third. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've got some of the stuff that I do, and it's like three of us. So it's like me, my wife, and my child. So a lot of my stuff is got the three on it.
If I was going to do that, it'd be V1.5.
V1.5. I'm guessing you be the half. I'm guessing you be the half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smart. What's going on, AZ Highland Homestead? What's going on?
Let me see if I've had anything over here.
Now, what about your channels, Sandy? That's how did you come up with the name on yours?
Actually, Van chose the name for me. My hair has been going silver for many, many years, and he calls me his silver fox. So that's just kind of where the name came from. So.
Yeah, if anybody can notice, I married up.
Oh, we know that. We've known that for a long time. I did too. You all met her. I did too.
Your wife is very nice. Cynthia is very nice. No.
What's going on, Nikki Taylor?
There you go. That's our oldest daughter.
Yep, I was gonna say, yep, that's the oldest daughter. Yep.
That is our oldest. She has 3 of our grandjoys with her, so we're just excited to be able to start sharing it with our grandbabies soon.
Yeah, that's kind of the other reason I was looking at a different boat, going that direction.
Room for the grandkids, room for the kids,
yeah, her oldest son will be
5 in July.
Yeah, and you all, that will probably be where the YouTube things will go with us. Is me taking him out and
teaching him how to
teach and showing his progression, and because it's his age, this is something of their age.
Yeah.
Gen X or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's something that, like we all talk about passing the torch, that I've got four grandsons and 2 granddaughters. I figured one of them could pick it up and may go with it. They may not, but with the boat, with that bass boat, you're
limited on how you
there. It's really, everything's right at rail level, and I'm like, I really don't want to take the kids out in that. I'd rather have something that's a little bit more kid friendly, so they don't fall out of the water.
There you go. There's a nice little compliment. There you go.
He hasn't gone a lot with us yet, but I see a lot more in the future.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he's getting to the age right now that
where he doesn't just want to play in the water. He wants to throw his pole out in the water and get him to leave it in the water.
Yeah, if you, I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't want to make LG mad. I was gonna say quit acting like a bass fisherman, but
excuse you.
Oh, that's right. Is that what Kelly catches too?
Yeah.
Or Fish sport.
No, I have nothing against bass. Bass are fun.
Oh yeah.
I
There's
fish a
Big
better.
Mike. What's going on, Big Mike?
Hey, Big Mike.
Oh, oh, I had to show this one. It says, Van, if you want the grandkids to learn how to fish, you should let Sandy teach them.
That's right, J-Dog.
Yep.
Yeah. I had to teach Van how to catch catfish.
Apparently, yeah. Won't you kind of talk about that a little bit? Your little trip the other day.
Well, we went up to the Licking with J-Dog on Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and it was very cold. It's the coldest weather I've ever fished in yet. But no, we had a great time. We went up and down the Licking. We stopped at spots that we probably wouldn't have stopped at.
Yeah.
But we found them and we put 18 in the boat. We missed several. They would get on and just they would get the bait in their mouth and just spit it out. But we would have caught more if they would have just taken the bait.
Yeah.
But the
We're
largest
talking about
one,
catfish, not cats.
the largest one I caught was 13 pounds. So
Yep.
it was good fish.
Yeah, it was. I was there for quite a bit of it, watching y'all. So it was good.
Yeah, we had a blast.
Oh yeah, and it was fun seeing you, Sandy, get the bigger fish than Van. So hey,
yeah,
I don't care.
I tend to catch the bigger ones for some reason.
Oh yeah.
That's
What's going
okay.
on, Joy? We got Joy Squirrels in the house, and Quiet Man Curtis. What's going on, buddy? J Dog says I got them on more fish than Dieter. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
It was a good day too. Weather wasn't too bad for you all. I can tell it wasn't too bad.
It was okay until the wind would start blowing and it would start snowing. That got a little cold, but we were good. We were good.
Some of us would have been better if we got some sleep, but
yeah,
that was my fault.
But we had a blast with J-Dog, and we can't wait to fish with him some more and Tara. And we plan on fishing with Amy and Lee. And I'm sure Chris and Telly will be down and fishing with Dee and Chad.
Yeah, that's coming up in about 3 weeks.
Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks. Yep, after CatCon.
I think it's the week after. Yeah, it's the week after CatCon.
Yeah.
Yep. So anybody in chat, if you can make it, they're going to be on Frederick's Landing. I think it's March
5th.
5th.
March 5th. For Amy's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do a big. They're going to do a big birthday fishing cookout extravaganza. Lee Evans is the one that's putting that on, but you got a lot of body coming. It's going to be fishing that area, so bring your boat, or if somebody got room,
yeah, they got to work that
might
weekend.
be able to hop on, but bring your own bait and bring your own food.
Yep.
Yep.
And we hope the weather cooperates. So.
Yeah. Yeah. It depends on weather also. Yep. That's another one I have to look at to see if I'm going to be able to go. So it's on a Saturday, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I should be able to make that one. There's Miss Alicia in the house going on.
Hey, Alicia.
I think she said something up here. She said, let me find it. I got to hide this one. She says, Sandy looks so pretty. Hey, Kelly, Van, Sandy, Kentucky crew.
Thank you, Alicia.
This my email is pretty.
Oh, I heard something. I saw something I didn't like. Chris and Telly can't go.
Yeah,
Chris got to work. They got to work that weekend.
Yeah, that's what it says. It's always something special, Amy. She said it's nothing special for me. She just wanted to get her friends and family together. Hey, it's always something special like that. So
Right. Anytime we can get together and just, everybody get together and talk about catfishing and just have fun. That's the main reason we got into this, is to meet new people. And we've started meeting a whole lot of new people. Doing a lot of things that we hadn't done before. And I think that's just the main thing that we wanted to do. Because we are homebodies. We don't get out and do much. And this is what's bringing us out of our shell. I mean, at least me out of my shell.
I'm not a homebody.
No.
I'm a crap feet body.
Yeah, you're a steering wheel holder sometimes. Sometimes.
It has been said multiple times in somebody's life that you're just a steer wheel holder. Yep.
No.
He can drive a truck. He's not just a steering wheel holder. He can work on the truck.
What's going on, veterans?
Yeah. It is.
What J-Dog said.
What J-Dog commented on there?
Yep.
I hadn't even met J-Dog, and I don't remember. I messaged him in a live or something one night, and I said, "Did you have a center console boat, or do you have one?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Okay," because it passed me. I was going up towards Cincinnati, and it went going that way, and right across the side of it, J-Dog's going fishing. I'm like, okay.
Did you see the comment by your daughter?
Yeah, I saw that.
Which one?
She said the last time you drove a truck for them, you ran over their mailbox.
Yeah.
I didn't run over the mailbox. I backed into the mailbox. But when I've got a 10-foot wide road and a 30-foot truck, and I'm trying to back it up by myself in the dark, it happens.
That's why I don't back up mine very much in the dark if I don't have to. But it happens. Sometimes I have to.
Miss you too, yeah, Lietta. No, I almost called him Liana. No, stop. Inappropriate.
There's Eric. What's going on, Eric? There's Laughing Cats. Thomas is in the house. Well, let's get to kind of what we've come here for. Let's talk about some tackle.
Okay.
So, what you want to know?
I want to know everything.
You need to ask the smartest person in the room.
Well, let's talk about the rods. What is your go-to rods? Which I know some of them are your Uncle Lou's. Yep.
That's the ones I got for the boat. This is the main one it's the ugly stick.
Yep.
10-foot. I've got a Daiwa ripsaw and the ripping lips is the other 7.5. A lot of those, but they're used to use the pins. Pin Prevail 2.
Mm-hmm.
But after getting out on it and seeing some of the things, I needed something with a little bit more backbone than what those. And I didn't like the eyes on them, because after I had them for a while, you got to go back and start either repairing them or gluing the plastic inserts back in them. Yep. So I started getting away from them. But no, the 10-foot ugly sticks, Catfish Specials. What are Catfish Specials? Catfish Specials. That's what I've been using, because I said up to about a year ago that was I didn't know about Uncle Lou and Mad Cats and all of those, and Slime. I didn't know anything about them. It was what they had. well, not Walmart, but Bass Pro Shop, Sportsman's, those places. It wasn't until I found these, and then, like I said, then that's when I got to checking the 7.5s and the stuff for the boats, and got into Uncle Lou's. What?
Oh, sorry, just reading Chad's comment. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was going to get to that here in a minute.
I got an emoji for you, Chad. But no, that's her favorite. Now here's Sandy's favorite one.
Oh yeah.
You want to tell the story on this one?
I can tell the story.
Okay, here you go.
So this rod, of course, Uncle Lou, was given to me by J-Dog because on the couples tournament, I had never caught a blue cat. So this is the rod that I caught my first blue cat on. And J-Dog gave it to me. So
which happened
this is my favorite rod.
Which happened to be J-Dog's actual fishing pole.
Yes. This is J-Dog's actual fishing pole that he gave me after I caught my first blue cat on his boat. So yes, this is my favorite rod. And then the reel I have on it, as I hit the wall.
That's why I had them going the other way, babe. It's a cat Bass Pro Shop Cat Max.
Yeah, I'll give you solo screen to show that a little better.
That's mine.
And this is hers.
But I will be adding more Uncle Lou rods to my collection.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. There's Miss Becca in the house. What's going on, Miss Becca?
Hey,
There's
Becca.
Daniel in the house. Matt from Wannabe.
Howdy, Miss Becca.
And I'm just learning how to use the bait casting reels. So luckily I haven't backlashed too much yet. I'm sure there will be a time I will backlash it to the point where he's going to have to cut it out. But so far, so good.
Yeah, and my reels, the two brands I've got mainly got are the Ancient Mariners and the Abu's Pro Rocket.
But you like the Abu's, don't you?
Until I found the Ancient Mariners, and they're supposed to be. I haven't had that one. That one's new. Well, not new, but it's about 6-7 months old.
Yeah.
The Abu's, from where we've always done, it was I guess from my mechanics background, I could fix it. I didn't have to go out, and if something went wrong with it, I didn't have to go to Bass Pro Shop and buy me a new one.
Yeah.
I could order parts and fix them. That's kind of the reason that, and they do work well. But like I said, you make they're kind of like a car. You maintain it, keep it up, and I collect them too. So everybody knows where Lyle got the one that he got, and it was one of them that I'd found at a little bait shop.
Yeah. What's your setup? What's your rig setup? Because I know somebody was asking about that.
Yeah, somebody asked what was in between your rattles.
They're hard plastic beads. Oh, here. I don't know if I've got one with the rattle.
Somebody's wanting to know also what's in between the rattles. So we'll just get into that. Talk about the rigs then. There's Sharina, keeping it real. What's going on, Sharina?
Sharina.
I've got them twisted.
You had a chart.
No, I have twisted them on purpose. They're about 18 inches, and they're just hard plastic beads that I've got between the rattles
Mhm.
with a rubber stopper, little peg float. I do got some made up that I put the tubing on, but I haven't had them out to try them yet.
Lance says he's looking for an Abu 7000 made in Sweden.
Good luck.
Mhm.
I thought I had I had originally thought that they were the 7000s were, but Thomas mentioned it earlier today, and I got to looking into it, and he was correct that the 7000s are made in China. I have found out that there are years that were made in Sweden, but I'm not exactly what year they stopped doing it. And
yeah, I got a 6000 if you want it, Lance. It's a good one. I'll sell it to you.
You're sure 6,500, so right?
yeah, but I ain't passed buying any of them. I buy 5,000. I don't care.
I got a 4500 and a 2000.
I've seen them.
I know you have. I was just talking to Lance too.
Trying to make a deal.
But
So who do you usually get your tackle through? So I say you probably get it through ones we usually get, or are you on Walmart guy?
no.
You've got your.
I get my hooks from. I get the hooks I use are the 8/0 and 10/0 triple threats from Whisker Seeker.
Yep.
I get those from the bait shop up at Latonia.
Okay.
I've got a Whisker Seeker pole that I bought from them too. See, the beads I've got.
From Amazon.
Well, the other say those really don't count. I've got beads from Hobby Lobby. I've got the rattles. I've got those are actually Uncle Lou's. Peg floats. Now the peg floats I've got right now are from Walmart, because that's not the Bass Pro Shop and them around here. They don't ever carry any.
Yeah.
And I ordered some of those off Amazon, and I can't keep them on my line. The leader will literally cut right through them. That's something I'm trying to find something that's got a good peg float. I've got some, like I said, I've got a big one, but now the clips and stuff, most of that's from Sportsman's, Bass Pro Shop. Now my sinkers, those are from Brad.
Yep. If somebody wants to post up Brad Cottle's link to his, because that's what I use too. I use Brad's.
I haven't got to use it yet, but I got.
That's all I'll do. Dragon weights.
I just got these from Brad. I've got two styles. I've got those from Brad, and then I got
yes, Grey Wolf. You can use the beads from jewelry. That's what I've got. I've got mine.
Yeah.
I'm using the beads for my like my little girl's beads that she don't ever use anymore. She gave them to me, so that's what I'm using on mine.
Yeah, that's what you go to Hobby Lobby. What's all the?
They're craft.
Michaels.
They're just craft beads, is all they are.
Yeah.
Mr. John Patrick Jr. What's going on, John Patrick?
Yeah, because all of these have got the ones that I ordered off Those are these right here are the ones I got off Amazon. They're pink and orange.
Yeah. I just now got my big package from Uncle Lou. I think last week. He sent me a whole bunch of rattles and floats and hooks and everything else. So I'm set for a while on his. All right. Appreciate that, Becca, for dropping that. What is it? What Thomas says you can get them at Walmart craft section and they are cheap. Yeah. Yep. You can.
Yeah.
I think Uncle Lou does the rubber ones. He does the little rubber beads.
The ones I've got are the rubber ones. I'll either pick up ones at Bass Pro Shop when they've got them in, or I've got a small little thing of them that I got off Amazon.
Yeah. Amy is out of here, and she says, "Later, everyone. Good to see you, Van and Sandy, and bye, Kelly."
Bye,
Later, Amy.
Yeah, later, Amy. I think Lee said. I think she was hollering at Lee. Lee is supposed to go fishing tonight or something. So maybe
should be a decent night to fish.
Yeah,
it's warm.
It's warm today.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was out there for about an hour or so, but I didn't give it enough long. I know. Quit snickering at me.
I ain't talking about you. I was laughing at what Becca put in there.
She's got plenty of beads in her head. That
you can't have my fishing tackle stuff. Oh, y'all found a bug. I was wondering what y'all were chasing all over the floor.
They have brought the bug inside.
A cat. So if everything goes crashing, I've got a cat chasing a bug.
Nice. Amy said Lee is on his way to Will Green Lake. He lost service, may go live on the water, but I don't think he is. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Good luck, Lee.
Yep. Yeah. Thomas says, good cover, Van.
What?
With the cat.
Oh, no.
Now, one of our cats brought a snake in the other day.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. We have a dog door that goes out our back door, and our cats and our dogs go in and out. And Van just happened to walk into the kitchen and found it in the middle of our floor. And I'm terrified of snakes.
What was we doing that day? We were both sitting there on the couch watching Olympics or something, and I got up to go get me a Mountain Dew or water or something. Was that the day J-Dog and them was fishing? Yeah, that was the day Liam was up there with J-Dog.
Yeah.
I got up, walked in the kitchen, I'm like, what the? And there's about a 1.5 2 foot little garter snake laying on the kitchen floor.
Yeah, good thing I didn't find it.
Yeah, and then I'd have been hiring the contractor to fix a door, or put a door in where she just made one.
That's your daughter for you.
Yes, I would have definitely made a new door.
Yeah, she ain't as bad as she used to be. I could have years ago collected spousal abuse, because if she saw one on TV,
yeah,
she would dream about it at night. I'd get woke up in the middle of the night getting punched on. Get it away from me, and me getting hit. And I'm like, and after the next morning, I was like, was you dreaming about snakes again last night? Yeah, how do you know? Okay, that's all I need to know.
Nikki says she can't say much. She's the same way.
Yeah. Yeah, neither one of my girls are nearly as bad as what I was, but I'm getting better.
Matt, I did not. Let me go back and see if I can find it. He said something about a bobber thing or something. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he said take some of the tubing and put it in the peg float. Stops them from sliding the bobber.
You've got that ordered, don't you? The
I've
tubing?
got to. We're supposed to have been here today.
So
You're also going to put the tubing
down down by the hook to keep instead of the beads, so they don't reach up when they bite and grab up on the rattles.
Yeah.
But yeah, they yeah, I hadn't tried that, but yeah, it's like I said, the cheap ones. Like I said, this one, I mean, you can. It's actually got teeth marks on it where I've had it down low during the summer.
Yeah, where they've been on it instead of the hook. Yep.
And it hadn't ripped through, and then I've had some that I bought off of Amazon that just dragging it through the water. I've literally been reeling it up, watch the float.
Thomas wants to know, says Van and Sandy, what are your bucket list fish?
What's your bucket list?
Bucket list fish. Since I found out that they are here in America, because I'm not getting on an airplane, is a redtail.
Mm-hmm.
Red-tail catfish.
Yeah.
Yep.
My bucket list fish. Well, I definitely want to catch a bigger blue. That's going to be my bucket list fish. I want to beat my PB on my blue cat. But honestly, my bucket list fish is I want to catch a blue marlin out on the ocean. That's always been my bucket list fish.
I'll buy you a video.
I want to fight a blue marlin.
Hey, she could dream and wish for it.
Well, I'd pay for her to go. I don't care.
Yeah.
I just don't think she realizes the fight she's gonna be in for.
Oh yeah. Well,
That's
you better start
it could
training
be
now.
8 hours. It could be 8-hour fight.
Yeah, I fought a grouper down in the Gulf,
mm-hmm.
and no, I don't want no blue marlin.
No. But
what's going on, Bex? There's real gals fishing. What's going on?
I do want to get out and catch more of, like the crappie, because I caught my first crappie this last summer. Now, I may have caught a crappie and didn't know what it was, but I would like to get out and catch some more crappie. And I would like to go and catch some flatheads. I mean, that's not something that we have a lot around. Well, not
you haven't been
have
fish. Yeah.
I want to go and catch more flatheads.
Well, that will, as soon as I get the boat out on the Kentucky River, that will change. And that's where we always went for flatheads. They got some nice ones in Ohio or up in the Kentucky River.
Any truth to this statement?
What are they using them as
Using what for tooth?
Teethers.
The bobbers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got. Where's it at?
Yeah, we have one grandson. That is his favorite toy. It's one of, the bobber.
It's even got his name on it.
Gosh, that's one of the Pay-like ones.
Oh yeah.
I recognize that sucker. Yep.
Yeah, he loves to play with.
He will come through and dig through the toy box and find that. He's got 3 of them in there. But he will find 2 of them and walk around, and
he likes to use them as drumsticks, teethers.
Mm-hmm. What's going on, Muskrat?
What's up, Roger?
Here, Roger.
But we plan on getting in this summer, the spring and summer, and hitting some new water, hopefully in our boat.
No, it will be in my boat. One way or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's just
we're just learning the boat, how to boat fish. So we definitely want to get out and try new water and catch some bigger fish. Just catch fish, period. We're not picky. They don't have to be big.
Yeah.
We just like to catch them. And we just like being out on the water and being away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life.
Gotcha.
Like being out there where it's peaceful.
Boat ain't got gear shift or an 18 speed. So no, yeah, I'm good.
What time you got to hit the road?
8:45.
Huh?
8:45.
8:45. Okay.
Oh, I'm just doing Georgetown's. I got to go over to the Toyota plant and literally 6 miles to ViewTech back to. I got 3 of them.
Gotcha. That's not too bad then.
No, but then I got to go to Illinois tomorrow.
Said Van and Sandy, hang with me, kids. I'll take you places.
That's right.
I'll go fishing with J-Dog anytime. I don't care.
Oh, yeah. I just wish you lived closer. I'd be up there fishing every time I'd had a chance.
Well, that's the other thing that may change with us is that's, like I said, that 2-year thing that our oldest one that's in here in the chat there, she lives in Covington, literally 2 exits away from the Wilder exit to get to the Frederick. And then our youngest lives in Indianapolis, up on the southeast side. So we're looking at moving somewhere
She
a
lives
little cutter and cut an hour out of our trip to try to go see the youngest one. But I'm wanting out of the cities. I've done Georgetown ain't that big, but it's bigger than what I want.
Oh yeah. Because I made that comment. Because I made that comment, now Thomas has got to make a comment. So we expanded your route, Kelly. We expanded my route. It's enough as it is. No. I cover 3 counties.
Go.
I don't need to cover that much more. I just need a new job. Give it about another. We'll see. This is February. Give about 7 more months. We'll see.
Jello. I was to buy, I already did Jello. I bought 4 brand new Ancient Mariners.
Yep. Oh, and cause to your question, just give me a hold of me later. And I'll tell you. I'll even show them to you. They were talking about going to CatCon. He's like, I'm not as interesting as Jody.
Yeah, I can't wait to go to CatCon and see everybody. Just meet everybody face to face. It's gonna be fun. I'm sure be a lot of tales being told.
Oh yeah. I think it's just going to be fun just to get around everybody, to say hi, and just put a. I mean, we're seeing each other on the lives and stuff, but it's to actually be able to be there in person.
Right.
Well, you look at a lot of us that are on this of this community and the catfish thing.
Yeah.
It's a close 20-year span that we're all right around that Gen X thing. That was still back when you said hello to somebody, you shook their hand.
Yeah.
And what was she doing? Oh no. And so it's kind of odd that you do it on everybody sees everybody on these, and that's one thing.
Yeah.
But it's still, if you really want to tell how a person is, you shake their hand.
Yeah. Oh, I know veterans. Veterans is like multi streams of income. Oh, I know. Let's see. We got Fishing and Freedom in the house. He's got a question. So Van, what would you compare the Ancient Mariner to? Abu, pin, etc. And what size do you have?
This one. I forgot. I can't remember in my head if it ain't attached.
Well, we know that.
Can't remember what's because of the Ancient Mariners. Don't think this is about the equivalent of a 6500, but it's got a little bit more line capacity. But I don't remember exactly what size it was. But the Ancient Mariners, I would put them up to probably the Abu Pro, as far as its casting ability, smooth. Like I said, I've never had that one apart, so I can't compare it as far as the inside if it's got what the gears are.
Casting wise,
the casting wise, that's one reason I called Muddy Water and ordered 4 of them. I actually think it smooths, it casts just as good as my Pro Rocket. And it reels in good. I haven't had any problems out of it so far. And it was more economical. Most of the Abus I have, let's see, I've got 2 that I bought brand new, but the rest of them are all used. I'd buy them used off Marketplace or whatever, go through them, clean them up, redo them. And there's a little bait shop down here that gets them used and gets some new ones in every once in a while. They'll take one in on trade or something that ain't acting right, and I'll get it pretty cheap. But as far as the Ancients, like I said, I have never used a pin. There's nobody around here that even offers them. Like I said, it wasn't until last year that I found Latonia Bait Shop up there. It's right up the road from my daughter's house. So I mean, we go up there, and I go up there all the time. But whenever we go to my daughter's house, and I haven't the Cat Max that we've got. It's a good one. I bought it. They had it down at that little bait shop, and the only reason I bought it is because that's the one Steve Douglas uses. And I was like, well, if Steve's going to use it, I was like, I'm willing to give it a shot. I'll give anything a shot once. I'm not going to sit there and say, no, I'm not, but I'm not going to go spend $400 on one that when I don't have to. I think the main reason I've got Abus is that was the best reel I could get here. And actually put my hands on, see it, use it. Because like I said, we're basically landlocked. The closest thing we have to us is the Kentucky River, and it's 30 minutes to Frankfort to get to it. And you're right downtown Frankfort. It's an hour's drive to go to the Ohio River. It's little over an hour's drive to go to Taylorsville. It's almost a 2-hour drive to go to Cave Run Lake. To get to Bering River, where Larry and them are, it's 3.5 hours. So all the places around here are set to 2 things. One, panfish, ditch pickles, and crappie. That's it. Well, the guy that owns it's actually a tournament crappie guy. He does guide trips on Taylorsville for crappie. And then they've got the Pay Lake stuff, which is mainly deal with. The only thing he will really carry is Abu Garcia's. He don't buy anything else, which there's nobody around here that. It wasn't until this year that I found. So that's the reason most of the poles I have Abu Garcia's on. But as far as what I have, the Ancient Mariner, as far as the Abu series goes, it's probably about as close as working, casting, reeling as the Pro Rocket.
Yeah. Who is somebody that you're looking forward to fishing with in the community that you've not already fished with?
That we're going to fish with. Well,
that you'd like to fish.
well, I know the one person I'd really like to go fish with, but you'd have to make sure the life insurance policy's paid up, and that'd be epic. I'd love to go with him. Probably Epic would be my number one. Because like I said, just to pick his brain, listen to him, and pick up any kind of knowledge that he has for the experience. Second would probably be, as far as the experience, would probably be Lyle, and another person that I'd really want to go. I want to fish with him sometime, and it will happen, and that'd be Creole.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to fish with him. I'm gonna go down and eat. I've got a thing for Cajun food.
I think one of mine, since I've already fished with J Dog and I fished with Lee. I mean, I'm going to go fishing with them again, anyways, no matter what. But I know one I want to go fishing with is I want to go fishing with Aaron and LG.
Well, I was thinking more of the ones that are way out there. It's between time frames and as busy as they all are. LG, I drive a truck for a living, so to go anywhere, I'm not past that. I'll drive anywhere. I don't care.
Oh yeah.
So there's a lot of them that.
I think it's an 8.5 hour. It's 8+ hours for me to drive to Kerr Lake, where they fish.
We were a couple of, what were we, like an hour and a half or 2 hours away when we were in North Carolina.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, I mean, we drove.
We were fairly close to it.
I mean, I drove almost 7 hours to go fish with Dieter.
Yeah. Oh, I know. There, you got a third wheel, definitely, if you go to Louisiana.
Definitely.
Well, I've been to Louisiana. Like I said, it's.
Amy.
I saw her. She can jump in the back seat. I don't care.
Yeah. Jello.
I'll take anybody. I don't care.
Jello, look, she's all shucks. I thought you were going to say Jello.
I'll fish with anybody. I'm not. It don't.
Yeah.
It's kind of the thing that's hard to pick at. Is like I said, that's the reason I was going on with something that, like Epic, as busy as he is with his business and as busy as I am with mine. That would probably be the toughest one to try to get a date worked out to try to go do.
Oh
yeah. Because he's always he's busy, and it's. But who's yours?
Mine.
Yeah, I'm sitting over doing all the talking, and you're just letting me.
Well, I like to fish with Uncle Lou, so that is on our bucket list. I would love to fish on the Mississippi, whether it be with Creole or going out there with Danny Stone and fishing on the Mississippi. I'd like to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And J Dog, of course. Yeah.
Already been fishing with.
I know I've been with, but I would still like to go fish with J Dog and Tara.
One of mine, I know would probably be impossible, but I like to go. I gotta go fish with Chris Flores.
Yeah.
That's somebody that I can see that I would really like to go fishing with, but that's a long way to go. But I mean, it's not impossible, but it's just finding the time, the resources to be able to take off like that.
Right.
Yeah. Right now with what I'm doing, that one would be.
Yeah. The time that we have to put into fishing is what we don't have.
Yeah. Now a couple of years when I get it, if my plan works like it's folding out to do, then yeah, that wouldn't. I'd go out there, wouldn't I? Here? I'll take Bug. I don't care. Bug's my boy.
But I mean, there's so many people I would like to fish with.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I can't wait till May so we can go down to Tennessee, hopefully, to the meet and greet.
Yep.
You know, I'd love to fish with Big Mike and, you know, all of them down there. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's everybody that's on here in the community, especially on anybody on Mississippi East. It ain't past me driving. I don't.
Yeah, and you know, trophy seekers, I want to fish with them, and you know, I want to fish with Roger on the muskrat. You know,
yeah.
I just want, and there's so many people. There's
I
too many.
I just want to eat. I just want to eat a better cheddar on the muskrat just one time. I ain't worried about fishing. You can fish all you want.
Just that better cheddar's just make it good.
I want to be able to say I ate a better cheddar on muskrat one time.
Hey, I've got the better cheddar.
I'd like to be able to be out there, not just with Roger, but with Skip and them. I mean, heck, far those three are just. I had them on the show, and it was a hoot, and I loved it. Just, I mean, the information that they can, knowledge they have, just between the three of them.
Yeah, I just want to give everybody's brain apart. Yeah. I was going from fishing
Eric said he'd like to fish with Kevin. Yep. That'll be another one.
Yeah. I mean, we fished on Wiley. I'd love to fish on Sam T. Cooper and.
No, that's another one of them that I want to go. I would like to plan on going doing, but like I said, is like Kevin's things they do out there on the island. I'd love that'd be a ball.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If everything works out, I've been saying this for a while, but it's still coming up. But if everything works out fine, hopefully next year I'll be free to be able to do a lot of traveling. So I'll be able to hit up everybody. Start going places more and more. I haven't said fish the Mississippi.
I didn't know that.
I'm good, Lloydies.
The other day.
I can fish with Abbott. Fish on the Mississippi. I just want to fish the Mississippi.
Well, I didn't know Abbott was that close.
Abbott can catch fish. That's the thing we got to prove. We got to prove that Abbott can catch fish.
I have seen Abbott catch fish, so I'm not going there. I did Josh's tactic, and I actually saw Abbott catch fish. Well, I sat on Taylorsville and skunked for an entire day. Now,
next year, J-Dog, yes. This year, no. Because next year I don't have to worry about all the details and all the other stuff that has to go along with that. Because he's trying to say that I won't be allowed to go anywhere. Well, next year's a different story. So.
Oh.
See if anybody said anything. Anybody got any questions for Van and Sandy on their channel, their fishing?
We don't have much up on the channels yet.
No.
But we'll be adding more when we get.
Yeah, it's still a work in progress.
We're still learning the whole recording, editing, posting. I am so far behind on that. That's not even funny.
Oh yeah.
Pictures I can do and put a little music behind them and show pictures, but as far as going live yet, I still haven't figured out that part yet.
Yeah, she does pretty good on TikTok. She's done a few on TikTok. But it's the YouTube thing of where they've got copyrights and different things. Yeah. And
J-Dog wants you to stand up and show your entire shirt.
Stand up, there you go.
Look, she's taller than Van.
No.
Oh, here you go.
Well, Nikki, I'll take day fishing. I don't care as long as it's during the daylight.
Yeah, I've got to get it with you all and go fishing too.
We can come down and fish Cumberland.
Cool.
We've never fished Cumberland, so definitely come down and fish there.
Oh yeah.
Preferably on a boat.
Yes. Yes. If you're gonna come down here, I preferably yes, because
Because all we've
I
ever done
hate
is
to say it, but
fish.
I don't want anybody to waste their time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sure there's stuff in Cumberland.
Oh yeah, there is.
Just gotta
I
go
mean,
find
I've seen pictures. I know places where they're at, but you've got to be on a boat. That's what stinks about being where I'm at. There's no access to them.
Well, up until the couples tournament, I had never fished off of a boat for catfish. Now, I had fished with my uncle in Michigan and catching walleye and pike. But as far as catfish, I'd never fished off the boat. Always fished off the bank. I am definitely hooked to the boat now for fishing for catfish versus the bank. Now, I'm not against the bank, but I definitely like the boat more.
Yeah, honestly, I'd probably down here. I prefer the boat for catfish more than I do on the bank. We just don't have the bank access.
Eric, yes, I'm planning on it as long as work. Right now, I may get to do a whole lot more than what I think I'm gonna do. This year, way fuel prices are getting, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
We don't know. Right now, my cost has come. It's probably, for as far as fuel goes, 30% more than what it was this time last year.
Yep.
And if it keeps going, I'm not gonna drive that truck for free. And my boss is gonna have to start taking. Cuts are gonna come somewhere. If it's gonna be me or the guy that pays him, somebody he's got. Because right now he's get his chunk of the pies. Every time the price of the fuel goes up, his chunk goes down.
Oh yeah.
And trying to get parts and prices on parts are going up. So his little piece of the pie keeps getting smaller and smaller. He's done said if it gets down too small that he goes, I'll park them. So I may get a whole lot more free time to go fishing, but until it does, I just gotta do what I gotta do.
Oh yeah.
Fish when we can fish.
Huh?
Fish when we can fish.
Oh yeah. Better. Now is that the Caney Fork that's in Tennessee, Veterans?
I think so.
I drive over it every day.
Looks like the other one's in here now.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love that.
Shut up.
Hey,
Kelly.
Sandy and Fat Man.
Yes, that's my youngest one. And I've got an emoji for my youngest child.
She is the one who's most like her father.
Yeah, okay, Veterans. Yeah, I drive I go through I can't remember what is it. It's on my way down. It's right there off 56 is what it is. I go down 56 going into Smithville, Tennessee. Oh no, I Tennessee run every day. And it goes winds down there, and that's what it goes over down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. That is Tina. Okay, I wasn't for sure. My apologies, Tina. I did not recognize the name.
Yeah.
I thought it was, but I wasn't for sure.
Nikki's wanting to know if we all want to know all the nicknames for you, Van. Sure.
This is a PG channel, Nicole.
Sure.
Y'all do not want to. No, my children are too much like me. No. There is no filter. You open that Pandora's box. It's on you.
J Dog said sprinkle.
Close, J-Dog.
You are sitting next to me. And what is it that woman on TikTok put? What is it?
All right, Mr. Bubbles. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
sure.
Since we're going to go there, we're going to open this thing. What's the backstory of Mr. Bubbles?
Can I tell it?
I'm off again. I'm leaving.
Okay, so backstory of Mr. Bubbles. We had just moved into an older house and we hadn't got everything unpacked. He had left a cup sitting next to the sink that he had drank some milk out of. And of course, the back of the sink is your dishwashing liquid.
Mm-hmm.
He gets up in the middle of the night and instead of grabbing his cup, he grabbed the bubbles, the dishwashing liquid, and took a drink of it. Therefore, Mr. Bubbles came off.
What about Mr. Tickles?
That one, I'll tell you later.
You'll tell me later.
His children don't give him any slack whatsoever.
None. No respect whatsoever.
No, they respect you.
Now they gotta be nicknames for Mama over here.
Just Mom.
None.
Mom and Gigi.
Not unless you want your mouth mashed.
Mom and Gigi, that's it.
Van's biting his tongue.
Yes.
Oh, we got 38 wonderful people still in the house. Appreciate everybody coming in here, hitting a thumbs up, sharing it out. Make sure you set Van and Sandy, definitely.
We're newbies to this community. We are who we are.
Yep.
Yes, I am blonde, Nicole. At least from a bottle.
Remind me to disown both my children.
Please don't disown them. They're part of my family now.
I think when we move, I don't think it's going north. I think we're going south.
Yes.
We may get to fish with Chris Flores a whole lot sooner than what we think.
You're on that far south.
Load up. We'll just load all the grandkids up in the van and just take off.
You know, they're probably like, yeah, sure. Go ahead. See you. Bye.
Probably.
Oh, he said he loves the grands too much to disown us. Nikki. Danielle's like, you don't want to come to Indiana?
No. I may have to, but I don't want to.
It looks like your wife is asking if you're done.
That's my baby girl.
Oh,
that is my baby girl.
Hi, yep. Sky.
Hello, Sky.
Yep. All right. Am I almost done? Here in a little bit. While you on your way home? Yeah, I haven't heard them come home yet, so I know they're not here yet. So I know what she wants to do.
She says hi.
I know exactly what she wants to do. What we do every night.
What is
she
it?
got a new game system.
Oh, okay. So you can play a game.
You was playing Minecraft or something with her.
Mm-hmm. That's what we do every night. But she got a new game system to play it now. Yeah, she goes, I want to play Xbox. Yep, I know exactly. What's going on, Suey? Appreciate you coming in here.
Hey, Suey.
Well, you ain't home yet to play. You got to get home. Hey, Chrissy.
Hey, Chrissy.
Hello, Miss Chrissy.
Oh, I know. There's one person in our community that despises me to say that, so I have to watch it around him.
What?
Aaron. I can't say Minecraft around Aaron. He threatened me the other day. He told me if I'd said it on the phone call, he was going to hang up on me and not talk to me anymore.
Why?
He hates it. He hates that game so much with a passion.
My grandson is just starting to play it.
Yeah, there's that. Nikki's oldest.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. She said, my oldest loves it. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll play for hours. Oh, my gosh.
She wants to play on the big screen, Dad.
Yep. That's where it's at. It's on the big screen in the living room now instead of in the little 19-inch in her bedroom. Or no, it's a 13-inch. My bad. It's like a 13-inch. It's small.
I used to, when I had my shoulder surgeries. That's what I'm sitting there stretching. I'm sitting there. I've been sitting there leaning on it. It's getting sore on me. So I'm trying to stretch it. But when I had both those shoulder surgeries, it was almost a year that doctor wouldn't let me do nothing. He goes, I don't even want you driving a car. So I'm sitting there. I got an Xbox. That time it was 360, and then I got an Xbox One. What?
You're gonna have all these nicknames being yelled at you at the Xbox.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that, but yeah, it's gonna be fun at CatCon going through and going, Mr. Bubbles, Mr. Tickles.
Yeah, I need to talk to Daryl tonight.
That's gonna be fun.
Remind me to beat my children next time I see them. Why did you?
Hey, at least it's the PG probably names.
My son-in-laws hadn't gone out there, so that's good. Any more questions?
I don't. Why are you looking at me and asking me this question?
I was looking at this.
You were looking at me, asking me.
Anybody got any questions or any comments? Anything? Danielle says, "You love us."
Sometimes I question that. I love my grandkids.
He said that with a straight face too.
I love my grandkids to death. So just wait. I can get retaliation. For everything you all have done to me, your children may do to you.
Karma. All right, let's get to the little question I always ask everybody. What is your advice to anybody just coming into the catfish world on tackle?
My advice would be, what was you gonna say?
I was gonna say start with the basics. Don't try to get fancy all at one time, because I know that I started with the basic and I've worked my way up.
Yeah, I mean,
fish for what your water will give you, I guess. I mean, don't try to jump into everything and get the highest price stuff. You know, start out with Walmart. Go to Walmart, and then you build your way up.
Yeah, fish within your means, and fish the time you have. That's the one thing that with all the tournaments and stuff that it drives me nuts is there's a lot more fishing I'd like to do, and especially it's got bad this winter with the weather that we've had, and
Don't answer that.
I really want to, but but they J Dog done made me forget where I was. Oh. But no, fish when they can, and if they get into this community, don't try to jump in that mud puddle with both feet right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can get it, and I've seen some people that you could get sucked into it, and it's especially with a lot of us that will talk. Everybody's talking trash, like no script and bait shop, how they're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
There's always something. There's always a tournament going on. There's always because don't get drawn up. And when you first come in,
yeah,
because it's like walking into. If you walked into a VFW you've never been into, don't walk in there making military jokes.
Yeah.
It ain't go very well to you.
Oh yeah.
Now after you've been there for a while, you can, and they know you learn that person, but it's and be yourself.
Oh yeah.
Don't
try to change and be something that you're not.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because
we're right now we're learning the video stuff, and because that's like trying to teach a 5-year-old to put a round peg in a square hole.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there trying to find a bigger hammer. So it's a learning curve. It's a learning experience.
Oh yeah. Now you can answer that question.
I don't want to yet.
You gotta wait until next week if he gets drawn.
No.
All
Yeah,
right.
you'll find out if I get drawn on March 1.
All right.
He's got a few in mind that he would call out, but we'll leave it at that.
What's going on, small town? Appreciate you coming here. And Michelle's still in here. Chrissy's, let's see, what is it? Who said it first? I think Chrissy or Michelle said, I said, I tell mine, I always love you, but sometimes I don't like you very much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have told my children that before.
And then Chrissy says, I'll tell mine, I used to love you, but then your grandkids came along.
Yeah, I can't argue with that one.
Yeah. I don't know, something about them grandbabies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. People always used to tell us, oh, there's no love like the love of a grandchild. And I'm like, well, I don't know how I can love my child less that I gave birth to versus
you don't love them less, you love them different.
But it's definitely a different type of love.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
stuff I wouldn't let my girls do, I'll let my grandchildren do.
Any of my kids and my kids, I'll stand in front of a moving train. I don't care. But that's just, but grandkids. Really? Seriously. I wouldn't anyway.
No, because he's going to use your boat to do it.
Exactly.
No, I mean it.
All right, we'll wait until after next week.
Yeah.
That'll be the looming question going on from here on out. If Van gets picked for the 1 versus 1, who's he calling out?
Yep.
They've done asked me if somebody gets picked and they call me out, would I do it? And I'm like, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna tell them no. So,
I mean, all you can do is try. You
Yep.
never know. And you never know what your waters are going to produce.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
Chat or J Dog, we can read into that question just a little, that little answer just a little too much sometimes.
yeah, I wasn't gonna mention anything on that.
Eric says, "Call out Chad."
Well, Chad,
Hey,
we
that's
did
Eric.
outfish
That's
you
Eric.
over the
No,
weekend.
that's Eric.
Yeah, that was Eric.
Yeah,
Chad.
yeah.
I don't know if Chad's still in here or not.
Yeah.
J Dog. I'm going to call out Tara and put a whooping on her.
Oh.
If you do that, I got $100 on Tara.
Well, Tara says that she can't fish with Van and Sandy again.
Yes, I can't wait to fish with Miss Tara again.
Oh, can't wait. Yeah, can't wait. Yep.
She wanted to go fishing with us on Saturday, but it was so cold, and she even came to the boat ramp, but she didn't have enough clothes for Mason to be out there on that cold, and I do miss fishing with her. We got to get out there again soon.
Oh yeah, because I've already got an idea for that one. That reminds me.
There's going to be plenty of time this year in spring and summer we can get out on the boat.
Yeah, because Tara knows how to drive J-Dog's boat. So yeah.
She said, "Boy, you're going to get a jaw jacked." She's already.
J-Dog, you're digging the hole.
But Van and Sandy, I appreciate y'all coming up, hanging out for a while.
No problem.
Thanks, Kelly. We appreciate it. I mean, like I said, we're new. Yeah.
And that's the reason why I wanted to bring you all two up, because you all are new to the community. I mean, you've been around for a little while, but actual new into being on live and stuff like that as fishing and stuff. So this was the perfect way to bring you both up at the same time. So I do appreciate you both coming on, hanging out for a while.
We've had fun.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime.
Oh, yeah. But appreciate everybody coming in here. We've had 34. We've had all the way up to 50 people, almost 50 people in here at one time. Awesome. So that's awesome. Awesome, guys. But appreciate everybody coming in here, hitting the thumbs up, sharing it out. Hook Set and Van and Sandy, definitely getting them up there.
Mm-hmm.
That's question, J-Dog.
J-Dog. He's just
J-Dog, stop while you're ahead. Stop.
J-Dog, I got a couch down here, so when you get kicked out of the house, come on down here. We'll sleep on the couch.
You sleep with all the other dogs.
She said that she can outfish Jason with one hand tied behind her back. She probably could.
I think we have a 1v1 coming up between them two, huh?
Yeah, there we go.
Aren't they going out fishing tomorrow?
Yes, they are. They are going out tomorrow. Yep, that's what he said. And thanks, J-Dog. I didn't see you in my fishing live earlier, since you're the one that told me to go fishing.
You didn't see me, but I was in there.
You just didn't chat. But I figured you were in there. But I knew you were probably in there. But appreciate everybody coming in here. Do what, Sandy?
Thank you, Tom.
We were there until the plumber showed up.
Yeah. Yeah, we were sitting there watching it on the big screen, and I was like, Sandy goes, "That's the plumber." I'm like, "No, he ain't supposed to be here till tomorrow." And I look at her and I'm like, "Oh crap." But it's fixed, so I'm happy.
Yeah, that's all that matters. But I appreciate everybody coming in and sharing it out, hitting the thumbs up. Make sure you do go over to Muskrats with Hint, Roger, and Creo. They've got a good guest on. I know because I've had him on my show. We were actually just texting each other a little bit ago. But he has got Chris Souders on the show tonight, so that's going to be a really good show. They're going to pick his brain, definitely. So, but we will see you on the next one. It'll be next week, and we have Live in Minnesota on the show, so we could possibly see them ice fishing. Last time I talked to Daniel, they had 2 weeks of ice fishing left, and next week will be the last week. So there's a possibility he could be out on the water or on the ice fishing. So
They can keep the ice fishing.
Yeah, I'm like, wow. Only way you can get me ice fishing is if I'm sitting in a John boat.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, or I'm kind of looking forward to it because I really want to talk to them about some ice fishing and stuff like that, and just to pick their brain about it, what they use on it. So that's gonna be an interesting one. And we've got something in the works. I've been talking with a few people. We are going to be doing a bait tank live well series with some of the aquatics groups, since they're now coming into our community more and more. I've been talking with them, so possibly doing a DIY live bait tank on the show with them. So they're going to talk me through how to build one, and hopefully that'll help everybody else when it comes to their live wells and things like that. So be looking for that. So we're in the talks on that one. So all right,
Great.
we will see everybody later.
All right. Thanks, Kelly.
No
Bye.
problem.